You hear that? That's the sound of 2000s nostalgia coming at you at lightning fast speeds. And on the menu today, Toy Story 2 and Buzzlightyear of Star Command. Both Buzzlightyear games. Woohoo! Buzzlightyear of Star Command. This game was a chase game. So what that means is you start at the beginning and you try to get to the end of the level before the enemy got there. And then there would be a boss fight. That is how every single one of the levels in the game worked. And in said levels, you had some very fun game designs. One of my favorite was you hopping from rooftop to rooftop, chasing this guy in a floating wheelchair. Yeah. And added bonus, the characters were all from the show, and I loved the show when I was a kid. I remember very vividly the lady with the planet for a brain. That stuck with me rent-free for many, many of years. Put it that way. But moving on to something that was a little more on the negative side, the camera was trash. I mean, trying to get that thing to work with you was like trying to pull a pig when you're walking him. My friend had a pig once and they walked it and it was funny. Anyway, the side missions were also pretty bad in the game. They were terrible in my opinion. The timers that they put on said side missions were just obnoxiously too short, but maybe I was just bad at the game. Probably that one. But when I was a kid, there was one level and I got stuck on it like hard. I could not pass it. I tried to get my brother to help me. I think I ended up having to get one of my parents, probably my mom, to like help me beat this boss because I was so young. I was like 6 or 7, and I still remember it. It was the werewolf robot. Screw that werewolf robot, piece of shit. Overall, it was a very fun, nostalgic game though. I enjoyed playing it again as an adult. It was very eye-opening to see how bad I must have been as a child. I'm eating a piece of bread. It's pretty good. Now let's talk about Toy Story 2. The story is the same as the movie. Go save Woody. And to do that, you have to collect these things called Pizza Planet tokens, required to progress each level. Let's get one of the negative things out of the way. Just, the camera's still dog poo. I mean, there's nothing more to say about that. But the level design is top notch for a 2000s game. I mean, one of them is a literal bathroom that you have to raise the water level up so you can get to the top of a cabinet. So you can, I don't remember, save somebody, something like that. Yeah. Either way, I love the level design in this game. The falling though, the falling was dumb even with the shortcuts. Just kind of a time sink. Anytime you fell, it would be like an extra 3 to 5 minutes worth of jumping around or finding a specific area or, you know, that type of shit. But this game was surprisingly good, especially for its time. Nostalgia didn't really need to carry this one like it did the other one. Now, Toy Story 2 story time. When I was a child, we had our games on these things called CDs. A CD was a circular piece of plastic that you would insert into a CD reader, which had a little laser scanner that when the disc would spin, it would read the content of the CD and you would be able to watch the movie you wanted or play the game. Well, I had one of these CDs for Toy Story 2, but unfortunately, it got a scratch. And that scratch was just in the right place that when I would play the game on the level of Zurg, he didn't ever lose health. This man was invincible. I mean, I tried for days to try to beat him. I thought I did something wrong. And to the point where I had to ask somebody, am I doing something wrong? And nope, it was just the scratch on the CD. And I never got to finish that boss fight as a child. So, when I played it as an adult, I had a vendetta. I was probably more happy to beat Zurg. More happy than I think it should have made me. Both these games hold a special place in that thing that pumps blood through my body. I really liked these games, even playing them recently. I think that they're held up very well, except for the camera. But that was every game back then. So if you got the 6 to 7 hours, I definitely would recommend these games if you like Toy Story. It will be nostalgic, put it that way. But for the rating, I think that these games, I should say, are gonna come out to 7 little green dudes over Zurg, but he's wearing a dress, cause that guy.